This is my favorite Telecaster mod. Can you see it? That was it. So what's the big deal? I mean, maybe my switch is broken because it can go left and right. Or is it something special? Yep.
Well, isn't that special?
I'm going to explain to you this special Freeway switch that I showed you in the intro. This is a switch that lets you have 6 positions instead of just 3. So the typical 3 positions are first position right here, which is the bridge pickup. Second position is both pickups parallel to one another in phase. Third position is usually the neck pickup. Now what happens is you take this little switch. I'm going to go back down to position 1. Flick it over toward the pickups. Now that gives us a completely different sound. It gives us both of these pickups in parallel, which means they're next to each other. They're not in a line, but they're out of phase. Okay, that's kind of wild. Then the next one we have in the middle position, we have these 2 pickups again in series out of phase, which still gives a little bit of a quacky sound like the 4th position. Now, 6th position is my favorite. It gives this crazy in series, in phase sound, which is basically turning these 2 pickups into a humbucker. It's crazy, full and thick. I love it. 2 things before we continue. First, if you enjoy stuff like this, talking about guitars and gear and geek stuff, please be sure to subscribe. Leave a comment below. Give me your feedback on the video. Was it helpful? Did you enjoy it? How could I improve? Secondly, if you're savvy, you might have noticed this neck is kind of long. Not my neck, this neck. This is my own homemade Telecaster. I call it a Telecaster because it's a baritone neck on a budget Telecaster body. Pretty much everything else a Telecaster has, but a longer neck. I put probably $220 into this total, all the parts and everything, plus my labor. Okay. Now, if you're going to buy a baritone guitar, you're not going to pay less than $425, $450, maybe even more. So this is the Telecaster. We're going to run it through our tone samples right now, starting with position 1, typical sound that you might hear from a Telecaster. Just a disclaimer here. The pickup sounds will probably be different with what you have in your guitar, but this is representative of how it changes a typical tele sound into a very wild sound. But here's the regular one that you'll most likely have on your Telecaster. Now let's move it over to the second position, which gives you both pickups. All right, we're up to the neck position. Typically a thicker sound on a Telecaster, and this will be the neck position by itself, no combinations yet. Okay. Threw that funky chord in there, huh? All right, so this video, I'm talking all about the Freeway switch, and you're probably thinking, what the heck is that? Well, let me tell you, it's a great switch that you have to take apart the control panel and the pickup cover, and you connect this new 6-way switch into your guitar. It's some tricky soldering, I got to tell you that. But the instructions are pretty simple, pretty clear. If you can do some good soldering, you can do it. But I have a request. If you would like to see me do a full-length video on how to do this to a guitar, I'll do it. But I need you to do something for me. Okay? You help me, I'll help you. Wait. You help me, I'll help you. If I get 25 people, that's 25 people, to comment below, make the video, comment below, I'll make the video. If I don't get 25, then I'll figure you don't care, and that's okay. If you want to see the full-length video, comment, make the video, Matt. Now it's time for the magic of the freeway switch. Let's go back down to the bridge position, but with a flick of a switch, we're changing everything. I'll give you a quick reminder of how this sounds by itself. Now flick it over. Ready? Here is both pickups parallel, out of phase. Hear the quack, 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 kind of a quacky sound. Now let's go to the middle position, which is now considered position 5. We're using both pickups in series, but out of phase. So we're going to have a thicker sound, kind of like both these pickups now become one pickup, but their coils are out of phase with each other, which gives you that weird wonky sound. All right, we are at position number 6, which will now be the thickest, fullest sound, my favorite. This is when you get neck and bridge pickups together in series, in phase. So you don't have that quacky nasal sound, but you do have a full sound like a humbucker, like these two pickups have been joined together, but they're split apart. So you get that cool combination of deep sounds and thin sounds. Here we go.